and gentlemen, once again, good evening and welcome to Chase Gymnasium, home of the Eagles and the Red Sea. For tonight's Cornerstone Cup matchup featuring visiting Azusa Pacific and your Biola Eagles. And now, would all fans please rise and join us for prayer. And remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Biola Conservatory music alumnus and classically trained singer, David Chung. Let's pray. Dear Lord, please bless today's game, our opponent, our team, and all watching. Thank you for the opportunity to compete, and may what happens on the court go for your glory. Please keep everyone safe from injury and illness. We pray this all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's the matchup we've all been waiting for. The Cornerstone Cup is finally here at Chase Gymnasium. Azusa, Biola, let's get to it. A rivalry dating back to 1966. It's Jake Macias on the call alongside the legend himself, Aaron Rollins. Aaron, how we're feeling?
Jake, it is so good to be in Chase Gymnasium for the Cornerstone Cup, the long-awaited Cornerstone Cup matchup. APU taking on the Biola Eagles.
Well, let's kick it off right away with the West Coast Sand and Gravel pregame report. We'll kick it off with Azusa. Yeah, they're the 18th ranked team in the nation, 17-3, 11-2 in the Pac West. They're coming off a heartbreaking 2-point loss to Point Loma last game. They're looking to make a rivalry statement today against Biola. They've been red hot all year long, and they haven't had a losing streak all year long, Aaron.
Just like you said, Jake, APU has pretty much been unstoppable. They've been 3 for 5 in their last 5 games, and before that, they won 9 straight games. And it's been an even scoring team, but they do have a secret weapon.
They sure do. We'll talk about her in just a minute, but this team in general, they get buckets. They're the first in the Pac West in total points scored per game, and they've had no signs of slowing down. They aren't really known for their three-pointers this year. It's been their inside presence, attacking the rim, that's really led to most of their success this year. With all that inside presence, they're getting to the line more than any other team in the Pac West. Not only that, but they take care of the ball really well. They're the best, in fact, at the Pac West at taking care of the ball when it matters most, and they lead the total conference in total steals. So all around, just an incredible team. Let's keep an eye out for the player that you were just mentioning, Kelly Heimberger, first in points in the conference with almost a 20 a night, partner.
Kelly Heimberger is going to be the key to APU's win tonight if they get there. Now, she has 34 blocks on the season along with that, averaging just about 20 points a game. So she's been pretty unstoppable. Now, she does get rebounds, she does assist the ball, so it's not just her shooting presence, but it's her whole complete presence on the floor.
And turning the tables to the Eagles, Biola 7-14 coming into this one, but a positive record in conference, 7-6. A tough loss a few nights ago to Westmont. They're looking to make a statement like Azusa with a win against a nationally ranked opponent, and no better time to do it than tonight. The Eagles defense, they've stepped up in major ways as the season has moved on. They're only letting their opponents get about 60 a night. Remember though, this team started 0-7 and now has a positive record in the Pac West. They've been heating up, Aaron.
The Eagles really said new year, new me, and that has been the story for them. Everybody on the floor is contributing. Laila Walker, Sammy Henley, Alyssa Kubo, Kaylin Kamela Mela, Jessa Thurman. You could go on and on. Every single player has had an impact for the Eagles. And I think it is going to be a complete effort here tonight.
A complete effort it will be for both teams. And here we go, the Cornerstone Cup just about underway. Azusa wins the tip as we get things going. A packed house here at Chase Gymnasium. It's only going to get better as time goes on. We'll see who makes a statement here early. This Azusa team's been known for moving the ball outside, working inside. As that post move shot's good. From the player of the game, or what could be, Kelly Heimberger. Dumps it down, Thurman working one-on-one. Kicks it out, Kubo. And they'll start over around the perimeter. Picked away. It's a one-on-one. The scoop and miss. Rebounded Kamela Mela. An easy chance there for Audrey Sayek. Instead, Eagles ball. Sammy Henley up top. Thurman all alone for the triple. You bet. Jessa Thurman getting the first triple of the cup.
And this is the most noise the Eagles have played with all year, and they were looking to step up, and Jessa Thurman able to knock that one down early.
Defense has been swarming, but not before that air ball from Heimberger. Turns into a three-pointer off the mark and off the leg of the Cougars. Something, too, that we haven't really talked about in the pregame was the rebounding from the Cougars. They have been everywhere along the glass. We talked about their height before the game. Plenty of players at that 6 foot and above mark, and that's why they're so good at the Pac West in rebounds.
Half this team is 5'11" or taller, and the Eagles can't quite match up in height. But the Eagles, they got heart, and they can get those rebounds, and that's going to be the story of tonight.
100%, I completely agree with that. You know, I guess we'll see as time goes on throughout the game. 3-2 ball game here early on. Laila Walker dashing in, poked away into the hands of Audrey Sayek. The outlet pass, a good one and a good finish. It's Kirkman with the bucket. We see the Eagles moving a lot in transition too, pushing the ball up, and I think that's going to be another key to winning this game. Instead of rebounding, it's probably going to be moving the ball up. Can't let that defense settle in.
It's a soft full court press coming from APU, and the Eagles need to take care of the basketball as Walker turns that one over.
Easy steal for Heimberger. Wide open triple from the top. Oh yeah, it's good. Lauren Jones with the first three-pointer for the Cougars.
Turnovers against a team like APU will cost you points. There is no doubt about it. Got to take care of the basketball.
It's going to be tough with this soft press that you mentioned. The Eagles struggled, especially early on in the year, with taking care of the basketball. A lot better, though, with all these wins that have gathered up.
Eagles want to win this game bad, but APU here to prove a point.
Good pump fake from Henley. Better defense from the Cougars. Henley from way downtown, off the mark. Thought about the triple instead, pulls back. A wide open three, nothing but net. Audrey Sayek. Good start here for the Cougars, 10-3 ball game. Here's that press that we talked about, Aaron.
The Eagles can attack it here. They have numbers.
Using the screen from Thurman, driving through with the right, can't get it. Ball's loose, and it's going to stay with Biola. Go ahead.
Those are the possessions that are going to matter. And you can come out and have a 3-2, 3-on-2. There's going to be somebody open naturally. You just got to knock down the shot.
Easier said than done against a ranked opponent. Thurman fading back. Off long. Pushing it is Kirkman. Back over to Kirkman. And too many. First turnover of the night for the Cougars. This time they're going to inbound it from the side. Heaving it over to Kubo. A difficult pass tipped from the Cougars, and it's going to stay with Biola. This time a inbounds pass from underneath the hoop. It was the right idea. There was no one back there. Just about a foot long.
It is a risky pass, but I don't blame the Eagles for trying it early.
Trying to find somebody. Henley was wide open. Deep three-pointer, Kubo off the backboard. This team plays very, very fast. We've had the opportunity to watch a lot of Pac West teams this year, and this Azusa team, they play at a different tempo. Eagles doing a good job, though, so far. Contested, 10 left on the clock. Contested, tipped, I believe, and into the hands of the Cougars. 5 left. Ridiculous shot, rebounded, and it'll reset the shot clock. It's Heinberger. Long two, no good. Strong rebound. Can't finish, the ball's everywhere. This will be the 4th shot if they can get it up. Loses it, stays with the Cougars. Their first substitution of the day. J.C. Goldsmith in for Jessa Thurman. We often talk about how deep this lineup is for the Eagles. A lot of rotations. You have 4 coming in sometimes, even 5. 3 seconds left to go. Dumps it down low. Swarming defense from Laila Walker. J.C. Goldsmith, a weapon. Knocks it in.
There's one person that needs to step up off the bench. It's J.C. Goldsmith. She can do it. She's known for her 3-point shooting.
Floater, rebound Henley. Slowing things down. Goldsmith was there for the back door. They give it to her. It's Walker on the back door. Should have been a foul, no call. Here come the Cougars. Pierce, nowhere to go. Gives it up to Heinberger. And they'll work down low. Contested. Loose ball and a foul off the ball on Audrey Sayek. The first team foul of the night. And our first media timeout. 10-6 ball game. We'll be right back. So 10-6 ball game, a 4-point lead in favor of the Cougars. It's been a defensive battle so far early on, Aaron. we talk about what the Eagles need to do to get the win. Azusa's weak points this year have been consistent rebounding and opponent field goal percentage. Aaron, what do you think the Eagles need to do to get this run going?
Trust every possession, every teammate with the ball. Believe they can make the right pass, make the high IQ play, and ultimately put the ball in the hoop.
Getting through this break hasn't been easy for the Eagles. Mentioned it being a defensive battle so far. Lila Walker, the captain of this team, out to Henley, wide open for the three. No good. Offensive rebound, the kick out to Henley, one more to Walker. No good. Some good looks from the Eagles so far. Pushing it up, 3-on-1. Up and under, but off the mark. Stays with Azusa. It's been Andre Sayek who's been able to get into the dish a lot. She actually is one of the leaders in the Pac-West in total assists. You don't see her taking that many shots. It was a player that I was going to mention in the pregame, but this night she's been taking some fair share of shots, and unfortunately a lot of them haven't been going in. They've been barely off the mark, right underneath the hoop. It's about only a matter of time, really, when those start to fall in for her. Here is Sayek up top, working on Alyssa Kubo. Nowhere to go. Moran gets a hand on it. Trying to find themselves in this offense. A risky pass to J.C. Goldsmith up top. Goldsmith, she's got one already. Can't get that one.
Not a bad shot from the Eagles. Got to keep the ball movement, as I like to say, keep the potato hot.
It's Heinberger. The extra pass off the mark. Goldsmith's been everywhere on these rebounds. And you mentioned that earlier. She's got to be able to step up off the bench. So far, so good from her. And got nowhere to go, can't dribble. And a foul off the ball, an offensive one on Alyssa Kubo. Too much contact on that push. So it'll be the Cougars underneath with the inbounds. 4-point game with about 3 minutes left in this quarter. Jake Macias, Aaron Rollins on the call with you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. Driving through the Euro step, no good. Ball's loose again, and a foot was out of bounds, going the other way.
The Cougars haven't scored in over 4 minutes, and that's what has kept the Eagles in this as of right now. Eagles haven't scored in over 2 minutes. The Eagles got to find something now.
As you mentioned, yeah, drought offensively for both teams. The defensive battle continues in this first quarter. Walker sizing up Sayek. Trying to find anybody. Almost loses it. Henley nearly over and back. 5 left on the clock. Kubo for the triple. No good. Rebound, Roderick.
APU doing a good job boxing out. A moving screen, it looks like.
Yeah, it was Rachel Roderick who was moving on that pick. And another turnover. We've seen a handful of these here early on from both teams. It's always funny, we talk about the Cornerstone Cup year after year, and no matter how good one team is or how poor a team's been playing at that time, it's always a good game. Dumps it down, Goldsmith up at the key. This team's been known for their passing this year. More passer-heavy teams in the Pac-West. Moran, catch and shoot three, no good. The dry spell continues. Mia Pierce into the game for the Cougars. Long three, rattles in and out. Another offensive rebound. We've seen a lot of those already. Wide open, gets it. Leah Pierce checks in and gets the three.
And that ends the over 5-minute scoreless drought for the Cougars. Now it's the Eagles' turn.
Sammy Henley trying to be in charge of this offense to stop this drought, but another offensive foul on Sammy Henley. Too much movement on that screen again. Now, throughout the year, too, we haven't seen that many offensive fouls. So far this quarter, though, I believe 3. Kaylee Heimberger, the MVP, checks into this game for Sydney Haney. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Heimberger for 3. Air ball. A rare air ball. Kirkman throws one up. Should have been an over and back. No call. And it's going to go the other way no matter what. The shooting splits have just not been good for either team. This defense has been unbelievable for both sides. Eagles have done a good job getting through this press, but not so much of getting the ball in the hoop.
Eagles will get the last shot of this first quarter, only 20.7 seconds left. The heave pass.
Intercepted. The second one of the night. 15 seconds left for Heimberger. A similar situation to when they played each other last year. It was a Heimberger buzzer beater from beyond the arc. Henley gets a hand on it. 2 seconds left to go. Will it count? No. The defensive saga continues, 13-6 after one quarter. We'll be right back for the start of the second.
Genesee Nutrition is a proud partner of Biola Athletics. Genesee Nutrition is a family-owned Colorado-based company on a mission to redefine what a protein bar can be. They believe in making every bite count, crafting bars that are not only healthy but also delicious. Genesee Nutrition, the official protein snack provider of Biola Athletics.
So a defensive war so far in the first quarter. We'll see if things change. APU up 13-6. Thanks for joining us here on Eagles Broadcast. It's Jake Macias and Aaron Rollins alongside you guys here at Chase Gymnasium. Eagles will start with it in the second.
Eagles have been out-rebounded 17-8.
Jessa Thurman up top to break the press. Both teams struggling immensely from the field. 25% field goal percentage from the Cougars, 17 for the Eagles. We'll see if the tide changes. Risky pass picked away. It's Kirkman who will start up top. Dumps it down, a good pass, but off the mark. The three-pointer has really been the strong suit for the Cougars so far. 43% from beyond the arc. Everything else, not so much. Viola Walker dancing through up top. Spot up mid-range. A picture-perfect shot for her. That's that high IQ that we see from Walker so often.
It's exactly what the Eagles needed coming off that over 5-minute scoreless streak. Puts them
money from way downtown. This Cougar team can shoot from deep. Dumps it down, Thurman. Pump fake on Heimberger. No good. Had the layup, couldn't get it.
Just the presence of Heimberger can sometimes be too much.
Dashing through the lane, kicks it out. Mentioned their presence inside in the pregame. This time from downtown, no good. Rebound, Kamela.
The Eagles can get out quick on these fast breaks and take the opportunity to be careful with it, put the ball in the basket, they'll be just fine.
Dashing through with the left, the floater with the right, off the mark again. Man, this run is just continuing to hurt the Eagles. All it takes is one. Sharing the sugar across the perimeter. Heimberger down low. Nowhere to go with it. Backdoor picked away again. Yet another turnover. Goldsmith. Almost a heat check. Should have been out of bounds. They're not going to call it. A great IQ play from J.C. Goldsmith to get a foot on it to stop that fast break. Alyssa Kubo checking in. Sammy Henley will take a breather.
Eagles can't let the defense of APU get set. Got to put the pressure on them early.
Good pump fake up top. Able to kick it out. They had Heimberger on the extra pass instead. They gave it to her 3 seconds later. Stop. Pop. Cash. Heimberger's cooking right now. That's a double-digit lead for them. Up 11.
Going to be hard to beat if you're the Eagles. Got to have an answer for Heimberger.
Pressure up top. Goldsmith. I'd like to see her shoot that. Working everywhere. Everyone's touched the ball this possession. A lot of contact, no call. Kubo wide open on the floater, no good. And a foul called on the ground. It's going to stay here. It's going to be on number 22, Rome Falcokia. That's going to be her first of the night. Henley back in after a quick break. Goldsmith will check out. We saw that Goldsmith three earlier, the one that she missed. I'm wondering if that's why she didn't want to take that one. Down low, Thurman. A lot of contact again. Off the mark. Eagles 3 of 17 from the floor. Moving the ball is Kirkman. Fades off the screen, this time uses it. 10 left on the shot clock. Good defense from Sammy Henley, nowhere to go. A pest on the ball. 4 seconds, deep three. Oh yeah. Just when you thought there was no way, they made a way. And 3 more points for them.
Defense all the way through the shot clock is mandatory.
Eagles need to get a bucket. Walker wants to do it. No good. Rebound, Kamela. Risky backdoor. Would have been a crazy finish. Cougars taking their time. Heimberger. Good defense from Jessa Thurman. And a good rebound from Thurman. Walker saw an open lane. No good again. Rebound Thurman. And a foul. The first opportunity at the line from either team. Jessa Thurman will be responsible for shooting those first 2 free throws. She has had a very good past 1 minute with all those rebounds and that defense too, especially in Heimberger.
Cougars have had 6 more opportunities from the floor.
And if you're the Eagles and you want someone at the line, it's Jessa Thurman. She's 87% this year from the charity stripe. Did some research too before the game, and Azusa, funny enough, they're the #1 team in the Pac West in free throw percentage, but it's only 2 players that are really responsible for those free throws. The rest of them are right about that 60 to 70% mark. The other 2 about 80 to 90%, and that's why they're first in the Pac West. Thurman knocks that one in. A much needed point. Thurman's up to 5, 22 to 10. Heimberger on Henley, a matchup we've been waiting for. Nowhere to go. Whoa, how on earth did she get that to go in? Are you kidding me? Amaya Kirkman with the left. An acrobatic bucket. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Azusa, 24 to 10. We'll be right back after this break.
Here's the replay of Walker's beautiful elbow jumper. Ended the Eagles' scoreless streak.
Cougars have looked good too from beyond the arc, knocking in over 50% of their three-pointers. It's been the inside shots that have really hurt them, but so far it doesn't seem to matter. They're up big. And it'll be Eagles with the ball in the inbounds. Camelo thought about the heave pass again. Instead, a safe pass to Sammy Henley. A lot of pressure up top. Walker, it'd be nice to see another jumper from her. Driving through the baseline. Out to the corner. Less than 10 to go. Camelo jab step with the left. 4 left to go. Backdoor pass to Henley. They got to get it up. A shot clock violation. Good defense from Azusa. Mentioned this team being the best of the best in the Pac West in terms of defense. It is showing Eagles 3 for 21 from the floor. Still plenty of game left. Especially towards halftime, you can see what adjustments they're going to be able to make. A perfect pass to Jessa Thurman. Walker up top, scanning her options. Eagle team playing at a normal tempo, but trying to deal with the tempo of Azusa, and a whistle call that's going the other way. Camelo with the offensive. I didn't have a chance to see what just went down. I mean, it looked like there wasn't too much contact off the ball, but another turnover.
Looked like it was a backdoor cut. Camelo trying to screen. And moved her feet on the screen.
The alley-oop. What a strong rebound, but rejected right underneath the rim. Henley, the floor general of this team. One of the best in the Pac West in assists. Henley on Heimberger. 10 left to go. They've been running deep in the shot clock. Henley driving through with the right, rejected by Heimberger, but she was out of bounds. We'll see what the shot clock's going to go back down to. They don't think they're going to have too much. It looks like 6 seconds to get a shot up. Trying to find anybody, and it's turned over again. Lauren Jones dishes it out around the perimeter. Driving through, back door. It's been difficult. Should have been a jump ball instead. A two-pointer. The Eagles have been looking good defensively, very pesky as Thurman's wide open, but it'll still be a one-on-one. They're going to slow things down. Henley taking it to the dish. The floater with the right, good. A much-needed bucket for Sammy Henley. She's on the board with 2.
If the Eagles can attack the paint, they can get the shots up. They're very acrobatic around the rim.
Driving through, no good on the right. Pushing it, the outlet pass to Sammy Henley. A lot of black uniforms, nowhere to go. Back door, a lot of contact. Walker will get hacked. Third team foul for Azusa. Notice, the Eagles have been known for these backdoor cuts, scoring off of these great passes underneath. It's almost seemed like they've doubled that sort of play style against Azusa. Most of these buckets have come from backdoor passes or, just risky play, really. And with all these turnovers stacking up, I still like to see the play that they're doing. It's just a matter of getting these shots to fall in. Taking plenty of shots this game. They just haven't been able to go in. And as I mentioned earlier, plenty of ball game left. Back door. Another foul. This one on Amaya Kirkman on the reach. Another point, too, that we haven't spoken about is free throws. If they're able to get in the bonus here with 2 minutes left, it will help the Eagles that much more. Dumps it down. Goldsmith underneath, rejected up top. Too much size for the Cougars. Spot up. Three-pointer, good. We're making them when it matters most. She's at 11. The game leader so far. Henley on the offensive. There's just nothing you can do if you're Sammy Henley. Cougars trying to keep the run going. 1.5 left to go in this half. Heimberger, haven't seen too much of her. Whistle called on the jumper. It's going to be Kaylin Camilla with the contact on the shot, so she'll be at the charity stripe for 2.
Camilla coming off, trying to get around that screen, and Heimberger coming off the screen, puts the shot up, able to get the contact. Camilla trying to.
This one's good. I mentioned free throws being so important for them. Getting to the line and getting to the dish to be able to get the free throws hasn't really seemed to be what they've been doing. Heimberger automatic from the charity stripe, 5th in the Pac West. Poked away, a turnover on their side of the court. The three-pointer, good. Lauren Jones is red hot. She's got 14. This press starting to get to the Eagles, but they break it here. Kubo dancing through danger, ball's loose, and a foul called on Alyssa Kubo. This APU defense is showing why they are the best in the Pac West. That's going to be their 8th steal. When you think about it, though, this game has been all about steals. The Eagles have had 6. Azusa has had 8. And it looks like a different call. Yeah, it's going to be a Kubo at the line shooting 2. So the foul off the ball, what we thought was on Kubo because she landed on top of Mia Pierce. Instead, it's Kubo who gets fouled, and they're in the bonus, so she gets 2 free throws. Can't get that first one to go. Kubo still yet to find her first bucket. Of course, it is early. Gets that one. Less than a minute to go here in half number 1. You've got to be thinking number 23 here, and they try to get it to her. She somehow keeps it. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Rebound, dump down, poked away. It's going to stay here. It's been Lauren Jones who's been nothing short of impressive. 14 points for her leading this game, and most of those points have come from 3-pointers. 16 on the shot clock. About 15 seconds separating those 2 clocks. Heimberger clutching these situations. 3 seconds, the floater, short. Rebound Eagles. Walker up top, 5 seconds left to go, using the screen, avoiding the screen from Goldsmith. 2 seconds left, Kubo in the corner, step back 3, in and out. Nearly a huge 3-pointer to give them the momentum they needed. Instead, a big-time lead for APU. They're up 21. We'll be right back after the half.
Misdemeanor on the floor, pretty boy, here I come. Pumps in the bump, make you wanna hurt something. I can take it, man, I don't have to hurt something. Hang out the window, call me Michael Jackson. And a superstar since Daddy King was raw. I am that, show slept on. Heavy hitter rhymes, fit up for me rerun. Hey, 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 I'm what's happening. Mr. Mo's on the beat, that's right. Put it down for the street, that's right. Shake it till it's state, that's right. Put it down for the street, that's right. Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, what is it? Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Stop getting to the girls, get back.
Listen up. You have 5 seconds to catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come, get on.
And now let's hear it for our Biola alumni. Thank you, all of our esteemed guests today. We want to celebrate every Biola University alumni. And to the floor, Biola basketball alumni. Thank you for your contributions to Eagles basketball. Biola University, on and off the court. Go Eagles! And let's hear it one more time for your Eagles basketball alumni. Azusa Pacific's and Biola students. Both student government associations have worked together to organize a worship night. Tonight, after tonight's game, after the men's game, come together as one in Christ and worship on the 4th floor of the Jesus Saves parking lot, following the men's basketball game. Students from Azusa Pacific and Biola are invited to worship together. Hope to see you there. Notable stat leaders from the first half. Azusa Pacific leads at the half 34-13 and leading scorer 23, Lauren Jones. 14 points, 4 or 5 from the three-point range. In 17 and a half minutes, just seemingly did not miss from three. Leading rebounder for Azusa Pacific, Zero Audrey Sayok with 7 rebounds in 18 minutes. She also had 6 points. Leading the Eagles in scoring, number 5, Jessa Thurman, 12 minutes and 5 points. And leading in rebounds, number 10, Caitlin Kamelamela with 4 rebounds in 17 minutes. Biggest lead for Azusa Pacific was 22. Lead right now is 21. Second half on the way.
You're the reason why I love you so. I don't want you to go. You're the girl who makes me feel so good. Cutie pie, you brighten my day. It's impossible for me to stay away.
West Coast Sand and Gravel is a proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful and natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with third import-export, environmental waste hauling, sports steel products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola Athletics.
Well, Aaron, we're just a few seconds away here before the start of the second half, and there's some pointers in this first half that we want to talk about. The first thing is being total shots taken. Of course, they've had the same amount of possessions, but that full court press that we talked about earlier has been really difficult for Biola. What do they need to do to fix it?
Yeah, it's just the little things for the Eagles that can get in the back of your head. You know that full court press is coming. You know they're not going to take it easy. This APU defense is really good. You get a replay of their offense that they have, able to offensive rebounding has been the story for APU, and the Eagles, it's been hard for them to get a board.
That'll be APU to start things off here in the second half. A bad pass into the hands of Sammy Henley. Good start for the Eagles right away. Henley, contested three, wedged. A wedgie, as they like to call it.
How are they going to get that down?
Well, you know what? If Neil Morgan was out on the court, he'd be able to jump up there and get it, but unfortunately he's busy. Looks like there's another basketball coming in. Haven't seen too many of these wedgies. I think maybe two in my entire time as they're able to get that taken care of.
Does it count because the shot went in?
It should, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't. Kubo nowhere to go. Risky pass, good catch by Sammy Henley. Kubo nowhere to go, good defense. Almost better offense, rebound Thurman. Gets her own miss. Too many black unis. Kicks it out all alone, outside. Off the long part of the iron. And a foot was out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. We look at and talk about how much this team does backdoor cuts, gets a lot of their shots from inside Biola, that is. With this length, though, that Azusa has, they have been contesting everything, Aaron. You know, you start to think maybe these perimeter, these three-point shots is what they need to start focusing on. Full court press remains intact for the Cougars. They get it into Henley. Back into the hands of Henley. Good pump fake. Another good pump fake. Gets her own miss. That three-pointer's off the mark. And another rebound for the Eagles. Backdoor, Laila Walker. And one. There's that bread and butter bucket from Laila Walker. The backdoor cut and the finish. A chance for the and one.
That's what the Eagles need, just some type of momentum shift, something to keep them in this game. A great backdoor cut, like you said, from Walker.
Converts on the end one. Eagles now 4 for 5 from the stripe. That's her 5th point of the night. Both teams moving the ball outside very well. Catch and shoot three, long. Ball's loose into the hands of the Cougars. Thurman got her eye poked. Heimberger up top. Posting up Alyssa Kubo. 5 seconds left. A lot of steps. No good. Offensive rebound and the make. Kelly Heimberger. Almost at double digits with 9. Only 4 seconds left to get it over. They do. Walker, catch and shoot three. Staying here. Thurman has been everywhere on the boards on both sides. Lots of offensive rebounds for her. Defensive too. That one a good one.
Not only has Thurman been everywhere, but Goldsmith has done the same. It would be interesting if head coach Simo went with the two centers in there.
I'd like to see that. They've been running this small ball lineup all year long. But with the size that the Cougars have, it's going to be tough to do it 5 seconds left. Floater with the right, good. Kamehameha, her first points of the night. Picked away, Laila Walker. A 1-on-2 out to Henley for 3. No good. Would have been a 5-point swing. Picked away again, Henley. She's been everywhere. Over the back pass into the hands of Kubo. That would have been a highlight reel. Instead, we're going to slow things down. Amaya Kirkman out to Heimberger, who's been up there posting up top of the key. Dashing through Heimberger, contested 3, doesn't matter. Kelly Heimberger in double digits now with 12. Stolen the bounce pass. No good on the finish. I'm going to click the rewind button and start up top with Laila Walker. 6 minutes to go. Kamehameha, risky pass, and it'll go the other way. Substitutions here for both teams. It'll be Sydney Haney and JC Goldsmith replacing Thurman, so it looks like they're going to stick with that small ball lineup. And I honestly agree with what you're saying. Having 2 bigs out there with the size that the Cougars have, it would make that big of a difference. And the thing is, too, with the Eagles is you have a player like JC Goldsmith who can shoot from 3. Jessup Thurman as well, also able to hit 3-pointers. Surprised that that's not out right now. Backdoor cut. Another one down low. Across the court. Kubo got a hand on it. But it's Walker who's going to take it up. Trying to start this run. A better third quarter for the Eagles. Kubo in the corner. Driving through the baseline. Kicks it out. Kamehameha for the 3. Long. Pushing it up is Azusa. Audrey Sayek. Saw her a lot in the first quarter. Rebound Goldsmith. Nowhere to go, gives it up to Alyssa Kubo. High quality shots, something that we preach about so often. It's what they need here. Dumps it down, there it is. And the finish. A high quality shot, just as I said, Kaylin Kamehameha.
Great backdoor cut from Kamehameha. Good drive by Kubo to find that opening. Eagles able to score. Got to find a stop.
We talked about their third quarter being their worst of the season. This time, completely different. It's the best. A lot of movement on that screen. No call. Good rebound, JC Goldsmith. Eagles making a little bit of a run. Can they keep it going? Post move, almost the change. It'll be 2 free throws for Kaylin Kamehameha. And a timeout on the floor. After this break, we'll have 2 free throws from Kaylin Kamehameha. Eagles down 19. moved the ball well so far this quarter, finding a lot of backdoor looks. And that's been the bread and butter of this team so far all year long, and it seems to continue here in this third quarter. Eagles down 19, making a little bit of a run. Trying to keep it going with about 4.5 left to go in this quarter. Thank you again for joining us on Eagles broadcast. Jake Macias alongside Aaron Rollins, as we'll have 2 free throws for Kalen Kamehameha. Eagles have done well from the charity stripe so far this game, and really all year too. They've been able to get and attack the hoop as that first one's off the mark. Second one for her is good. Kamehameha up to 5 points tonight. And it's Heinberger, backdoor, poked away. Biola Walker finds Kamehameha. Goldsmith was open, a little late on the pass. About 10 seconds left to go. Kick ball, no call, going the other way. No, it's going to stay actually with the Eagles. He changed his mind. So the Eagles will stick with it. Looked like they made the correction, 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Lauren Jones will check out, who's been phenomenal offensively. Still the game leader. They got Henley on the retreat. Pick and roll, J.C. Goldsmith can't get the layup. Using the screen from Heinberger. Kirkman down to Heinberger. Back over to Kirkman. Rattles in and out. Breaking the press into the hands of Walker. Eagles attacking the basket hard this quarter, and one! Alyssa Kubo taking the contact and collecting the change.
It's exactly what the Eagles need. The fans got to get fired up. And Alyssa Kubo, the and one.
Talk about the importance of momentum, especially in a game like basketball. That's what you want. And, you know, with the elevated crowd today at the Cornerstone Cup, it's going to make that much more of a difference. As I mentioned, a big run here for the Eagles.
APU doing a good job staying out of foul trouble. All their fouls even across the board. Kirkman the only one with 3 fouls. Everybody else has 2.
Kubo gets that one to go, and Eagles are in the bonus. 3 minutes left to go. Keep an eye on that as the quarter moves forward. Leads cut down to 15 for the Cougars. Sydney Haney up top, loses it. And it'll stay with Azusa. Eagles have just done a great job of getting their hands on these basketballs and poking it away and getting a lot of steals too, a lot of turnovers for both teams. Mentioned the defensive war has just continued and continued throughout the game. Out to the left wing. Mid-range, stop and pop, no good. Some stellar defense from Biola. Sammy Henley driving through from the corner, out to Kubo on the other side. No good again. These in and out shots have just hurt the Eagles so much. Firing back in the same result as the last shot that the Eagles took. We'll start over, 2 minutes left. Hits Goldsmith in her hands, and they stay with the ball. I can't believe it. They got 10, and they're going to call a timeout. Coach Simo will draw something up. 39-24. 2 minutes left to go. We'll be right back. Welcome back after this media timeout. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter as the Eagles have made a run offensively and they're trying to keep things rolling. Down 15. They'll have the ball here with 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They give it to Walker. Not much time to put something in. Dumps it down, Henley. 3 seconds left. Poked away. Good pass behind the back. Heinberger, lethal from out there. Good defense from Sammy Henley. Driving through, got it. A strong take from Andre Sayek. J.C. Goldsmith, we talk about how good she is from deep. Thurman, they're doing that Twin Tower lineup. Floater with the right's good. Aaron, we might want to make you head coach here when you have the chance. Under a minute left to go. Back and forth. Lila Walker with the reach. It's starting to take form. You know, you're starting to see the Azusa Cougars moving the ball inside. It's where they've been best all year long. And took a lot of shots from beyond the arc in the first half and this quarter. Showing them to be a lot more inside. But this Eagles defense has been very solid this quarter. Poked away again. 40 seconds left to go.
They have a 2-for-1. Had one.
Decide to hold on to it. 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. They had J.C. Goldsmith. It's Walker instead. Up and under, no good. And they're going to wait for the last shot. Henley trying to put some pressure on full court. Audrey Sayek, Sammy Henley. 7 seconds left to go. Heinberger will likely take it off the glass and in. A big time shot from Heinberger, and that'll end the third. 43-26. This defensive game continues as we take a quick break before the last quarter of the Cornerstone Cup. We'll be back. Welcome back to the beginning of the fourth quarter here at Eagles Gym, Chase Gymnasium that is. And Eagles broadcast, Jake Macias, Aaron Rollins on the call. Mentioned this rivalry being dated back long ago. The Cornerstone Cup starting in 1966. Had the chance to speak to our athletics coordinator, Neil Morgan. He mentioned that at the time, you know, before we started to see so many rivalries develop, this Azusa Biola rivalry was one of the best in small colleges I should say. A rivalry dating back long ago. As they get that one and a +1. Mariah Kirkman down low for 2. team's starting to play with some poise. We mentioned them coming off a 2-point loss to Point Loma in their last game. Of course, that didn't have to feel good. And they're playing with some anger here in this game. Too much contact. It's going to be a reach on Lauren Jones. Her first. Lead stays at 20 for the Cougars. Eagles were able to chip away a lot in the last quarter. They're going to have a good one to keep it tight. Risky pass, Kubo hangs on. Kubo down low. Goldsmith, catch and shoot, corner three. Offensive rebound, Sammy Henley. Walker dashing through, floater with the right, good.
What a move by Laila Walker. Late floats that one up and in, made it look easy when it was a very difficult shot.
And she's so good from inside about that 15-foot mark. She seems to be able to be so crafty even off the contact. All those years of experience as Heimberger lets that one fly. Rebound, Kaylin Kamelamela. Taking it with the left. Size difference does not matter for Kaylin Kamelamela.
And that's what the Eagles have had to do all night, continue to drive that ball to the basket, force APU to get a stop. A good bucket by Kamelamela.
This lead slowly chipping away for the Cougars. 10 seconds left on the clock. Out to the corner, catch and shoot three, no good again. And another Eagle defensive rebound. They've seemed to tighten that up in this second half. They had Kamelamela down there. They give it to her. Working with the right, off front iron. She wanted that one back. Sayek. Trying to dance through Kubo. Down low, Heimberger. Fading away off Henley and off the mark. Rebound, Azusa. Fading back, off both parts of the iron. And a jump ball. Going towards the Eagles. It's been a physical game so far. Lots of offensive fouls, lots of calls off the ball. This jump ball. And the full court press for Azusa remains. Walker was 7.5, dashing through, showing off the speed. Can't get the layup. Out to the corner. The points leader, no good. Walker, good outlet pass to Sammy Henley, would have been poked away. Driving through, a lot of contact. Tough take. Three-pointer, Sayek off everything, into the hands of Heimberger for the easy two. This has been back and forth. Going from one end to the other, the tempo has just been more than I've ever seen really in the Pac West. Eagles got to get a lot of shots up quick. Can't be wasting too much time. Great feed and a great find from J.C. Goldsmith. Kubo responsible for that easy two. Heimberger, that's what she does. Now she's the game leader with 19. A quiet 19 as that one is turned over. We'll have another timeout. Eagles trying to make a push. 32-51, Cougars up. 6 minutes left to go. Well, we've had a back and forth, third and fourth quarter. A tough battle here in the second half. Azusa making a strong push and trying to keep this lead comfortable. We talk about the defense being so important for both teams there, and the defense for the Eagles have really stepped up big. I talked about them putting their opponents to about 60 a game. It's the same here tonight.
The Eagles' defense has been outstanding, and while the score might not reflect that for them, it truly has been incredible. For the Eagles offensively, I think what's been the hardest problem for them is they're 2 for 20 from beyond the arc, and that is something we don't see too often.
Almost never, really. And Heinberger, too, for Azusa, has stepped up big in the second half. A quiet first half, but has really made an impact. Kept this lead big. Offensive rebound again. A lot of elbow action, no call. And a foul called on the ball. Jaya Michelle. And for the first time this game, called for the foul. At one point, the Eagles were able to get this lead down to 15. Kirkman, who's had a solid game so far. Working through, flips it up, but can't get it in. And they're going to slow things down. A smart play. Good pump fake. Good mid-range jumper. Amaya Kirkman up to 11. Press continues to be an issue. Off the glass and in. Now, not only is it tough to get through this nationally ranked full court press, but also to get these shots up quick when you're down. This is all that much harder. Walker contested, whistle called. 2 free throws for Layla Walker.
0 Audrey Still, her third, team second. Checking in for Azusa, 22, Rome Pokia. On the line for the Eagles, Layla Walker.
Walker off the front of the rim, can't get that one to go. Walker rattles in and out on that one too. Good rebound though from Jessa Thurman. Contested 3, Goldsmith, no good. The shooting continues to be an issue for the Eagles from beyond the arc. Step back triple, off the mark. Walker backdoor finds Thurman. Easy 2. Four minutes left to go in this contest. Heimberger up top, dumps it down low. Textbook backdoor cut. Walker finds Goldsmith. All alone was Michelle. Thurman trying to find her. Henley for the triple. Oh yeah! Sammy Henley, a big time 3. 5 points for her. And the Cougars just answer right back. Seems like every time the Eagles get a good triple or a good bucket of any kind, they have fired right back. Thurman all alone, dumps it down. Michelle for the layup. Her first points of the night. And a timeout. Cougars, a back and forth fourth quarter. 20-point lead. Cougars up. 3.5 left to go in this fourth quarter. Azusa's looked good offensively, especially inside. We mentioned them being able to work around the perimeter. Eagles also starting to light it up a little bit from beyond the arc. Sammy Henley knocking down the triple. That was big for them, but Azusa's been able to claw back right away and give them buckets when they need it right away. And it's a 20-point lead still for Azusa. Seems to be the point of comfort that they've been at. Excuse me. Looks like about 3.5 left to go. Finding out in the post. Good footwork. And a whistle called. That foul is going to be on Layla Walker. I haven't seen too many free throws today, Aaron. We've only seen 13 combined, which is far below average. Kirkman so far 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Having herself a solid game with 11, now 12 and 6. Bringing this lead up to a point where they can feel good. Full court press will stay no matter what. They find Michelle. Gonna get called for the reach. Goldsmith. Both teams, 3 team fouls for both teams in this quarter. It's gonna be Valkokia's third. Michelle up top, finds Walker. 3 minutes left to go. Like to see them start to heat up from beyond the arc. Walker underneath, too strong. They're gonna hold it, as they should. The tempo, we're gonna see a significant drop here. Azusa's gonna like to take care of the ball. It's probably their best bet as Heimberger tries to drive through. It's going the other way. 4th team foul now for Azusa. 1 more from the bonus. As Jamelia Coleman into the game and Hope Weber as well in for the Eagles. Weber replacing Thurman. Coleman replacing Layla Walker. And 3 subs for the Cougars as well. Heimberger checking out. This full court press will not stop for the Cougars. Good hesitation from Kubo. Flashy layup, no good. Driving through, finding Michelle with the steal. Just about 2 minutes left to go in this game. Michelle finds Jamelia Coleman. Extra pass. Off the front iron again. Pierce. A lot of ball movement. This triple's good. Long 2 instead. It's going to be Lauren Jones, who has been red hot this game with the long-range deuce. Michelle up top, trying to dance through Audrey Sayek. Kubo dancing through with the left. Rejected at the rim. Cougars pushing it up. And a timeout called. Looks like we're going to stay here. Got a substitution here for Azusa. It's going to be Aurelia Bobak checking in. And we're going to stay here, Aaron. We've seen the Cornerstone Cup unfold throughout the years. This one has been all Azusa. We talk about how good that they've been. 18th in the nation. Just an absolute force to deal with. And I mentioned it earlier. The loss to Point Loma in their last game has seemed to be a fire for them. And they've responded very well in this rivalry.
A team that's only lost 3 games all year will take each loss personally. And I think that's what they did against Point Loma, and they've shown that against even the best defense the Eagles have played maybe all season.
I 100% agree. And like I said, too, in the pregame report, they've never had a losing streak Every loss that they've had, they've followed it with a win. And that streak continues. It's going to be exciting to see how they'll play in the Pac West tournament and potentially even beyond. It's not every day you see a team in the Pac West with this much talent. It's been mentioned a couple times already, but that full court press seemed to be the biggest issue for the Eagles. They started to heat up in the second half as Michelle gets that one off the glass. And we'll have time called. Michelle, that's her second bucket. 41-63 with 40 seconds left to go. And it'll be Azusa underneath the hoop on the inbound. Kubo everywhere on the court. Driving through, going coast to coast. Oh my goodness. You start to wonder, how on earth do these shots seem to fall? 5 points for Pierce. Jamelia Coleman for 3. Nothing but net. That's gotta feel good if you're Jamelia Coleman. No shot clock. Hope Weber, strong rebound. And a jump ball called. Staying with Azusa. Very even scoring for the Eagles throughout the game. They haven't really had any players stand out. Catch and shoot 3, airballed. Michelle hangs on. And that'll do it. 65-44, Azusa takes the Cornerstone Cup in Chase Gymnasium. Folks, make sure you stick around because in about a few minutes, we're gonna have the men's game here. As for this one, it was all Azusa. They were lights out from beyond the arc, finished right around that 40% mark. They seemed to crush it. It was really Azusa who seemed to take over, and that's why they're 18th in the nation, Aaron.
APU did a really good job on all sides of the floor. They didn't get into foul trouble, and they were just stellar all the way around. 3 scorers in double digits. Heimberger leading with 19. Jones followed with 18. She was 4 for 7 from 3. And that was a huge story on both sides of the ball. The 3-ball falling for APU, the 3-ball not falling, only 4 for 24 for the Eagles. So
a great win for Azusa. They work their way up now to 17-3, continuing the streak that they've been on. Excited to see how they'll do throughout the rest of the year. That'll do it here for the women's game, but stick around for the men's. We'll be right with you in about 25 minutes. We'll start the men's game. Thanks for joining us.